Okay, and I'm live. And let's see. Okay, why don't I go ahead and go into my spiel, go into my intro, and say my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am an author, editor, and sometime artist. And I am working on my first book in a young adult series. It's fantasy with Celtic elements, and as an editor, I specialize in copy editing, proofreading for indie authors and small independent publishers, and I wish to pursue. Basically, I wish to specialize further, and specialize in speculative fiction. So I thought I'd go ahead and get that out of the way while I'm meeting. I saw, actually, it looks like, excuse me, it looks like a couple, okay, let me, one more time. It looks like I do have a couple of viewers, pardon me, yeah, okay. Alrighty, so let me just hide that. There we go. Now people can see my face a little bit better. Alrighty. So I guess I'll just hang out here a little bit. Let's see. I did post in some places. Let's see. So some upcoming projects that I have going on that I do want to work on tonight are, well, I'd like to work on my book a little bit, but some upcoming projects are, that I'm going to be involved in the authortube virtual writing retreat. I will have I will have, basically it's a live stream, and it'll be a Q&A about writing mechanics. So looking forward to that. So I'm just hanging out until I've got some more viewers and some people hanging out in the chat. Sometimes people don't actually come on to chat until 7 o'clock, and that's fine. So let's see here. You can see my husband's hat behind me. He's a big hockey fan and we live in Tampa Bay, so he's a big Lightning fan. Tampa Bay Lightning. They're doing well. So yeah, and there's my work in progress, my novel, Kanban board. So it's just on a piece of post board. So yeah, that's that. I love that because it reminds me where exactly I'm at, what exactly I need to work on. It's a good thing. Visual minors are good. So anyway, for the authortube virtual retreat, I'm working on something I have to do for that. So I need to add on to my thumbnail. I'm working on a thumbnail for that. 650. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. How did I? trying to remember how I did something last week. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, well, so while I'm waiting, maybe I can go ahead and put a timer up there. Let me do that. Let's see here. Excuse me, not against that. At least I can go ahead and find a timer. Think about what I would like. Let's see here. Okay. Alrighty. So go ahead and share the screen. She's got a 15-minute one. Good to know. I think I do remember that. So, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I've got people bringing down my door, and sometimes I don't, and that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes it's like this, and that's all right. Well, let's see. Why don't let's see here. Oh, very interesting. All right. And we'll do this in. Oh, it's going. That's fine. Have a nice spread. For those of you watching on the replay. Okay. Hi, Chelsea, if you're still here. How are you? How is everyone? And what are you working on? And let me go ahead and pull that up. There we go. I can do that. So let me also take, let's see. All right. So how did you do? What did you do? Those who are here, thank you for coming to my channel. And how are you? And what did you do? And I was talking earlier about some other things. My productivity board. Hello, hi, Master Singo. It is all right. I'm looking at it right now. It's on the wall. I'm like looking at it right now. If I look past my laptop onto the wall, so it's all right. You know, it's kind of a mishmash of things at the moment, but it's all right. I guess I was putting it together when I saw you last. So you know, it's all right. It's already covered in Post-its because I have a lot of stuff going on. How are things going with you? And I hope you can hear me just fine. Excuse me. I did already eat dinner, but that was like 50 minutes ago, so hopefully that won't be an issue. Too much. Oh, that's good, Chelsea. And I could have put that up there. And
Yeah, we got half
good,
boy now.
good.
We got half
And-
boy now.
Oh, good.
It's ice cream. It's all that's ready for bed. It's getting his ice cream. He's happy.
Awesome. And so I am live, so
So, your point?
just can't have
Your point?
TV.
Your point?
That is my point. Say hi. Hi to the world. Okay. It is not a stream without my husband coming in. And sometimes my kid shows up too. But I love seeing my kid's handsome face. So. Excuse me. Wash my hair as thoroughly as I could have. So yeah, my productivity board's doing pretty well. It's very helpful because when I'm sitting at this desk, it is staring me in the face. So that's a good thing, Master Sango. It is a very good thing. So yeah, it's good. It's good. But sorry, I had to step away. I had a mom thing to do. So now I'm back to writer mode, writer editor mode, I guess. So One thing I am needing to work on probably tonight and or tomorrow to finish up, because I definitely need to finish this before I'm supposed to do it and have it up before the weekend. I'm supposed to be promoting the authortube virtual retreat. So because I'm a part of it, so I have to do some stuff. I have to do some promotion, and I don't mind that so much. I'm getting used to promoting myself now. So yeah, so I guess it would be promotion I'm doing tonight, because that's the stuff I procrastinate on. So I'll just do that during my stream. It's that kind of anti procrastination at the moment, I guess. So that's pretty much what's going on. I have how many tabs do I have? I have 3 tabs open in Canva right now, trying to figure out some stuff. I started doing this last night for a thumbnail, and I was having some issues. I was getting a little, maybe a little intimidated, but I should be able to figure it out. If I don't, I'm gonna have to request some help. But Dal Cecilino did offer help, so I think I might have to take her up on that. If I can't do what I'm trying to do, I will ask somebody. Learn to ask for help, right? Anyway. So yeah. Let's see. And just let me know, guys, when you want to start sprinting. It is almost 20 after now. If you guys need a couple of minutes, that's fine. We can even wait and do it at 7:30 if you feel. That's good. Oh, are you talking about Dalsa Luna? Because I think you're right. Here, let me get above that little graphic here. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of her. Yes, I'm sorry. I was misinterpreting your sentence. Excuse me. Yes, she did offer to help, so that was very, very nice. So I'll probably fiddle with it a little bit just to see how much more I can do. I was fiddling with it earlier this afternoon. I was fiddling with one, and I'll just see what I can do for a little while. Okay, but if I still have an issue trying to figure out, unless you know how to take part of a graphic and put it on top of my Canva project. I don't know how to do that. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Work with these different disparate elements and try to make them into one thing. I'm still getting used to Canva, so still getting used to it. Do I use GIMP? See, newbie. I'm a newbie here at newer graphic design elements. I've heard of this. but I don't. I'm having a brain fart, and I don't remember what that is. It sounds like a kind of file. I have to Google it. GNU GNU image manipulation program. Yeah, I'm sort of a technophobe, and I've never used it. I did have to Google it. Okay, but I see. Yeah, I just saw that when I Googled it. So it is free. Okay, that's nice. So that's nice that it's free. Yeah. Yeah, when people were trying to teach me how to use Canva when I started streaming on this channel, I was like, I don't know anything about this. It was a little bit. I felt a little out of my element. But okay. What do you use it for exactly? What do you use it for? I'm just curious. Sorry. Excuse me. But it sounds very interesting, and I might have to check it out just to play in it and maybe. Raster Graphics Editor is for image manipulation and image editing, freeform drawing. That interests me. Transcoding between different image file formats and more specialized tasks. Blah 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 blah. Well, sounds interesting. So, oh, I see. I see. Emerging layers. So maybe I need to use something like that. The thing is, I have to get this done. Like, by tomorrow. I might have to farm this out. I might have to farm out this project and see if I can get somebody to. I hate to say do it for me, but maybe. Well, maybe. Anyway, so yeah, I'll see if I can download it. But I might have to get in touch with some people that have experience with it. I think I might just do that. Anyway, heck, when I first started getting into editing, about 20 years ago, most editing was done, if not on paper, then just in Word, just in a Word document. But everything has really progressed in that department, as well as other things that you have to know how to do. So, like promotion and stuff. So it's something that authors have to learn too. I know that. So, oops, that's right. But it's a good thing to learn new things. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, would you like a sprint? Because it is almost 7:30, and I know you guys haven't had a full sprint yet. So would you like to do that at the top of the hour? Or, I mean, at 7:30? Excuse me. At 7:30? Because I can do that. That's only 3 minutes away. Oh, excuse me. I didn't move my seat. No problem. No problem at all. Go ahead and put that back on. And what would you like? You know, do you like a starter? Some people like a starter sprint, like I would say about 15 minutes, and then get it, and then once you get into the swing of things, you can go up to 20 or 30. How's that sound? Want to do that? Think about that while I get I found a really interesting looking 15-minute countdown timer that also limited. Okay, let's do that. Alrighty. It jumps right into it, so I'm just going to click on it. In 3, 2, 1, sprint. There it goes. Okay. What did everybody do? What did everybody do? There we go. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. And hello everybody that just came in, including Nikki V. Let's see. Just got takeout. One much movie. Hunger Games is always fun. It's always fun. Let me sit up so people can see me. And that's cool. And hello, the pronoun I. Again, I really love that. That's really awesome. And yes, that was fun to write. Okay. You know, everything's productive. All work matters, all words matter, and all that jazz. I believe in that. Let me see here. Let me stop that banner. Actually, my kid went to bed just a couple minutes ago, so I want to do this pretty soon so I can go say goodnight to him. So maybe in just a few minutes we'll do another one. So I don't think unless you guys really want to hang out for a couple minutes while I do that, but I thought it would be a little bit better if I did that during the sprint. Oh, well, that's cool. The pronoun I. It's a great pronoun. There's lots of great pronouns. And they is having a moment again. It's had a moment before as well. But so what did I do? I played around in Canva again. So and Master Sango knows because he's been here. We were talking about it earlier. The pronoun I and Nikki B. That I was going to try and play in it a little more, see what I can do by myself, and if I can't do what I wanted, that I would enlist somebody's help. But and I was playing around with one, but I didn't really like it, and I went back to the one that I've been using as my thumbnail, standard thumbnail, and just using that and putting something on top of it because there's so much space in each corner. I thought, well, maybe I can fit some stuff there because it is pretty sparse. So, I mean, I like it. I think it's great in general. But for this purpose, I'm part of the authortube virtual retreat for those who just came in. So I'm trying to do some stuff in Canva. Yeah. That I'm not used to doing. Stretching myself creatively. But maybe if I use that, I just feel like it should have enough room to put stuff in the corners. That's what I keep thinking. That's what I keep telling myself. So, yeah. Let me see. There's something else that also kind of fits in with my color scheme. I'm seeing something else. It's like a classic one, apparently. It's got a picture, it's got some writing on it and some stuff. But that's got a lot of space in the corners. But maybe a little more space. But anyway, that is what I'm doing. So I'm glad everybody's being productive. And yeah. maybe we can do our next sprint. We don't have to do it at 50 after the hour, but maybe 55 after. That way I can go and do that mom thing I need to do. What do you guys think? For a mock-up cover. Yeah, that does remind me. I used to I used Photoshop a little bit a while back. This was quite a while back. I was taking a desktop publishing course, but we didn't do very much with Photoshop, but we did some. We actually did do layers, didn't we? A little bit. It was really basic stuff, but maybe that reminds me of things that I've done before. It's just been a while. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Well, it might only take a couple of minutes. It might take as much as 5. So that's why I wanted to ask. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. That's why I asked the pronoun I. It is 7:51 here. It's 51 after the hour. How about at 50? Well, all right. Well, if you don't mind hanging out for like 2-3 minutes. Knock something over. Then I'll be right back. Something I'm gonna do later. All right. Why don't I just go ahead and do it because I'm fiddling it around anyway. So, be right back. Oops. And Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate that. I guess you've been talking amongst yourselves. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. That is a really good point. And I have had electronic files for that sort of stuff before. Before I started using Scrivener, before I even heard of Scrivener. I just had Word documents where I would type it up. See, the thing is with me, the pronoun I was the opposite. When I was starting to get ideas for fiction, several years ago when I had the idea for my novel, my idea was so big it was way too big, and I had to whittle it down, and over time, but that's a long story, but I had the opposite problem. It was too big. I had to scale things back. So let's see. I have not. I don't think I've read it. If I have, it was as a library book, and but I think I keep hearing so much about it that oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't know. I'm just showing things, but anyway, doesn't TV going as well? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Feel the same way. Yeah. Maybe that's just not for you. Maybe Save the Cat isn't for you. Maybe it's something else. Everybody's different, and everybody's project is different. So maybe that's just not for you. Maybe you just need a different strategy or something. Sorry, excuse me, I have an itch. But yeah, I agree. Sorry that's not going as well as it could for you. Yeah. But let's see, it's 8:03. So let's see. Let's see. I'm getting a little distracted by my husband's TV show. Let's see. Okay. That's right. Yeah, that's why, you know, I saw some outlining methods that I thought about that I started to use that didn't actually seem to work, and I thought they were going to work, but it it didn't. It really didn't strike me as well as this other way of doing things. So so I had to go back to the oh, I can't think of the name of it right now. You know, the mythological way, the Joseph Campbell, the you know, the call to adventure and all of that. The hero's journey. There we go. The hero's journey. That seems to be a much better fit for me than anything else anyway. So it seems to be working. It's very much a quest and a sort of thought anyway. Okay, okay. Yeah, I've yes, that was very, very nice of him to say. Um yeah, it's I kind of go back and forth between a pantser and so I'm basically a plantser. Um, you know, I have to go back and forth. I have to go back and forth all the time. I don't know, that seems to work for me. Um, so but I have to have some kind of a plan. Um, at least the bones of a plan, the bones of an outline, at least. And then I kind of then I play within it, if that makes any sense. There was a line from what was it? The famous line about poetry, about sonnets, I think it was, in Madeline Langle's A Wrinkle in Time. That there's it's structure, but there's freedom within it, something like that. And that I think about that from time to time, and that seems to kind of keep things in perspective for me a little bit, if that makes any sense. So that seems to help me. Um, yeah. So yeah, um, you know, just keep trying, uh, and um, and you know, but I understand that being able to find a way of finishing something, and you know, and sometimes you know, taking a step away sometimes helps. Um, yeah, there. Oh, I see your line now. I see. I still feel like it'll turn out great using another method, though I missed that part. Sorry. So that's good. You know, yeah, just keep trying. You know, there's lots of ways to outline and lots of ways to tell a story. Excuse me, scratching. Um, you know, just keep trying, and there's so many writing books out there. It's crazy. You know, there's classic writing books. There's you know, what if you don't mind my asking, what genre are you writing? Prana and I was curious because it might help you if you know, like because there's um, a whole book that Orson Scott Card wrote, and it's a couple of issues, and it's I think the title is Writing Science Fiction and Fantasy, and he talks about storytelling, and he talks about um, the milieu, story, the quest, and blah 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 blah. And so that book actually helped me a lot. I checked that out so many times from the library. Do I have a copy of that yet? No, I don't think I have a copy of that. I need to get that for sure. But that helped me a lot. It was very well written. So that it's been in a couple of editions. So yeah, it's a classic. So, excuse me. Okay, so it's 8:10. Why don't I add this back to the stream? Post-apocalyptic. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Um. So I guess elements at least of sci-fi. I wonder if that book might help you a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. It's just a suggestion, but it sounds really interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and add um, add YouTube to the stream, I guess. And let's see what I can find. Let's see. That one was pretty cool. Do you like 15 guys or 20? 20 might be good, but what do you think? There will be zombies. Well, that's science fiction, sort of. There's nothing wrong with zombie fiction. Okay, okay. I will do 20. Let's see. Let me find something. Oh, isn't that cute, by the way? As you can tell, I watch card making videos and stamping videos. I'm very into stamping. Let me see here. Okay. Let's see. Did I just see that? So here's the, yeah. Oh, here's a great one. Okay. Fungal. Hey, why not? And I did catch, what was that I was watching? I think it was a movie about zombies. Was it a movie? Oh, I think it was a TV. I think it was a TV movie. It was like a 2-part TV movie. When I was getting my teeth looked on back in February, and it was really interesting. But I think there was I don't remember what it was called, but it was as the result of some kind of toxic exposure. It might have been like, but it was where all they had to do was bite you, and then it would spread. That sounds right. It wasn't fungal. That is, I never thought of that. Fungal. I've never heard of it, actually. Is that what that's about? Interesting. Well, I don't really watch much many zombie movies or whatever, but I mean, it's kind of interesting, but I don't really watch that kind of stuff. So. Not usually. I shouldn't say never. Never say never. I'm fixing my necklace that my mother got me for my birthday. So at first, when you said fungal, Master Sango, I I thought that was funny. I keep putting this back on backwards. How's that happening? Oh, it was a great game. It was a game. Parasite. Oh, well, I know vaguely about Resident Evil. Although I don't think I've seen it, but I know about it vaguely. I've heard of a lot of things. That probably goes along with attending cons. Well, this particular con that I go to, it's they do talk about horror a lot. I think they have a horror panel. Never been on that one. But yeah, this con that I go to, and I also participate. I've been on panels 2 years in a row. It's a lot of fun. Oh, and we're virtual this year, and that's in third week of September. So that would be 4 weeks from now. I did know there were zombie games as well. There's a lot of gaming at the con, at my con, and it's also free this year. Free and virtual. If either of you are interested, let me know. I can give you that information. Okay. Well, you guys let me know when you want to do the next sprint. Maybe at 20 after. Maybe I'll do it then. Oh, ready, set, go. Okay. And we're done. That one. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I fiddled about online. I got distracted while I was looking, trying to get into my email, and I couldn't. Which was very interesting, and it's having another problem. So I guess I'm gonna get out of it right now. So yeah. Anyway, hey, when I did, by the way, you two, when I did go into, but I was able to get into the the website for my con, Necronomicon. They do have, and they usually do have at least one uh, panel about zombies. And this year is the subject is real life zombies. Sometimes super gross and yet strangely fascinating. That sounds interesting, but I don't know what that exactly means. So maybe it could mean things like shooting bacteria or something. I don't know. I don't know. It sounds relatively interesting. Yeah. So anyway, 350 words. That's great. Oh, that could be what that means. That's a good point. Um, I've never. Let's see. I have not attended. I don't think I've attended any of the horror panels. Let's see. Yeah, that's their 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 panel titles can be pretty funny. Oh, like this one, the enduring zombie genre. Why we have a strange love affair with zombies. So yeah, some of these are pretty funny, and the programs were always hilarious that they would print every year. But obviously, they didn't do that this year, so because it's online this year. So, but anyway, I might go back. I might go back after the sprint's over and add in any other anything that I might have mentioned during the stream like that. I might add in the necro and also the thing. I bet StreamYard is just taking up a lot of things, and I have a lot of things open too. I've been trying to get rid of some of these. So anyway, maybe that's why I had a hard time with my Gmail, maybe. But voodoo zombies was a good idea. That could have been a lot of, maybe um, the mythologies and things around zombies. That could be what that's about. So that's a good point. Anyway, so what did you do, Master Sango? What did you get done? Um, oh, okay. Right. I just meant, I didn't know if you were like counting pages or anything, but if you guys like horror, um, what I've been told, the logo, the classic logo for my con has to do with the Lovecraft mythos. That's the word I'm looking for. The world. Am I holding this correctly? It's got to be this way. So, if you guys have read any Lovecraft, I have not yet, which is kind of crazy considering I've been attending this con for years. One of these days I've got to do that, I think. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. You know what? And that might give you some ideas actually about the structure of your story. It could. You never know. You never know what you might you never know what you might get inspired by. You know what I mean. Excuse me. I think I might put my so I'm getting a little bit. I think a little bit arthritic, so I'm going to put on my gloves and see if it helps. So yeah, I wonder if that might help you. Are you, especially if you get into researching, like we were saying, the what might have precipitated the idea of zombies and or the voodoo thing. You don't know yet what the cause is yet of your zombies. You were saying, is that what you were saying earlier? Right, yeah. That's what I thought I remembered earlier. Yeah, went back through the the comments. Excuse me. But you probably do virus. Um, could be or it could be another kind of bacteria. Well, a virus isn't a bacteria, but it would definitely be some type of virus. Hmm. Yeah. Well, anyway, it might get, you might find something that sparks an idea. You never know. Oh, oof. My seat. My seat is not the most comfortable one on the planet, but it does go with my desk. It is painted to go with my desk. What it is, it's an old piano bench, and I have to move it sometimes so I can get comfortable. Oh. Excuse me. But, hey, that's a good question. See, because I didn't think about that. Fast or slow zombies? Because some of them are very slow, walk very slowly. if they, then you can outrun them if they're slow. Like if you have a car, if you have cars, would you have vehicles like cars and trucks and things, or could that be an obstacle? Like you wouldn't have access to gasoline, and so it would be hard to find a car to get away with. That would be a thought. That could put a what am I saying? Something to throw at your characters, a complication. That would be a good complication. I think I saw that in a movie once. Maybe that was that thing that I saw. It might have been something like that something that would complicate things. With types. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. And if you did have like multiple types, then because the faster moving ones would be scarier, then like that's something to play with maybe in certain kinds of scenes, or the jump effect or whatever I'm looking for, because you could build up and then they're right there. Oh, well, that's a very good point. You did say it was post-apocalyptic, so that's a good point. It would be, yeah, that's a good point. Here's a question. How much further into the future is it? Is it 50 years from now, maybe 100 years or so? It's like, I guess it wouldn't be as many people to run things, so I guess you would run out or whatever, or it wouldn't be produced anymore. I guess gasoline wouldn't be produced. Definitely need to be a threat. Yes, I agree with that. You're essentially the bad guys. You're antagonists as a whole, I guess. So I could see, really, when I was watching that mini series I was watching, and I did get into it, and because of, I guess it was written pretty well, so when you do have a scene like that, you're like, oh my god, get away, get away. You get into it, and you want the people to survive, even though it seems at one point that it's going to be very difficult to do that. You want characters to hopefully win, or at least to survive. And then another thing to think about is, if you haven't thought about this yet, how are they a threat? How are they a threat to the humans? Are they going to spread it by interacting with humans? Or they just want to kill the humans? I'm curious. I can understand if you don't want to talk too much about it, but that's true. That's true. If it's that kind of reminds me of there was an episode of Doctor Who. It wasn't zombies, but it kind of, what was it? But it was about water, and he was on Mars, and it was almost like zombies. It was really weird, but it was really interesting at the same time. I think it's about 100 years in our future, approximately, if I remember right. When we're just starting to have like research sites on Mars. So yeah, it was really interesting. It was almost like that, the way this thing spread. It's really good if you haven't seen it. And it kind of reminds me of that. It might be something to watch to give you some ideas. If you do end up doing something like a set further into the future than, say, 50 years, 30 years ago from now. But that does sound really interesting. A zombie outbreak on a spaceship or in like a biodome. Oh, that might be too close. I can't talk right now. Too close to that Doctor Who episode. But there was a Doctor Who episode. It was called Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. And it was funny and good and very well made. So, but that's a great idea. A zombie outbreak on a spaceship. That's a wonderful idea. Why not? You know, that's a great idea. These are great ideas. Sounds great. And I was just kind of looking at my uh, my plot board back there. It's the hero's journey. I was trying to think of earlier. Oh, this sounds really interesting. The pronoun I. That all sounds really interesting. Definitely, let me know how all of this goes, because that sounds really fascinating. Sounds like it would be great, not only I mean, it sounds like those sound like really great ideas for movies. Oh, excuse me. Well, it is 9 o'clock, and sometimes I stop streaming at 9. But if you guys want, we could do wrap it up with another 15. But what do you guys think? It's, you know what that is? It is just a piece of 33-cent poster board from Walmart. That's all that is behind me. Yeah. All right. Let's do one more real quick. Okay, that sounds good. You go ahead and add it while that's going. We'll get into it. And yeah, somebody's Laura writes. Oh, okay. Well, there's so many people streaming on Thursdays now. Let's see here. Let's see. Looking at my history. Let's go back to this 15. That looks really cool. Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1. Sprint. You know what? You know what that ended? I had too many things going on at once. Sorry about that. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I was looking in my planner and trying to go ahead and I looked in Canva a little bit, and yes, I will be getting in touch. I will be getting in touch with a couple of people to see if they can assist me sometime tomorrow. Made a sandwich? That's cool. Ooh, turkey on meat. That sounds good. We had tacos made with leftover chili, and that was good. Earlier, I love a turkey sandwich myself. Ah, no. That's not good. That's not good. Oof. Darn it. I'm sorry. No. Let's get out of some of these things. But I found something very interesting. A graphic in Canva that looks really interesting. Excuse me a second. Looks like a poster. Maybe that's something I can use. Oh, I hope everything's all right with your woods and stuff. I hope your computer's okay. Well, I've added to my designs in Canva, even though some of them are half done. It's really interesting. Little graphic. What I also might do is watch a video tutorial on Canva. I think Kara Brown had done one, as I remember she did do one, excuse me. That's what I'm remembering. A few months back. Probably around the time I started streaming. Somewhere around the time I started streaming. She had done a tutorial. It was a really quick one though. I don't know if she did a second one or not, but anyway, that was, I do remember that now, and she had done, just some basics on Canva, actually. So I might watch that. Go and watch that, just watch it, and maybe I'll start. Get in touch with people just in case I do get hung up on something, some aspect of that. I hope The partner and I, I hope their computer's okay. I'm gonna have to go in a minute here. I don't want to eat up too much of my StreamYard time because I've got a lot of stuff coming up. Stuff next week, like I'm gonna have a birthday stream. Then I have guests coming, including Sako Toomey actually, and Stephanie Whitson writes, and some I can't remember everybody at the moment, but yeah. I have some issues myself, so I understand. My laptop needs a new battery. It always needs to be plugged in. Oh, no problem, no problem. And so, yes, so next Thursday, it will be a whole other format probably. I haven't decided exactly if I'm going to do sprints or not. I might do sprints. I'll probably do sprints because I know that's what everybody's expecting. So I probably will, and then just have some people, invite some people. I'm going to invite a couple more people. But I know I can have up to 6 guests. Is that correct? Outside of I do believe that's correct. Outside of the hosts, so no problem. But I do gotta go. Sorry about that. But thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. And it's nice to see you guys again. And I'll see you later. Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, same here. So it's fun. But anyway, thank you so much again. And oh, that would be nice. Thank you. Thank you for we'll see how it goes. All right, see you again. Bye guys. And thanks for anybody watching on the replay. Bye. It's not ending. Do it again. Weird. Why do I have to do it a second time? You know what this happened Tuesday night. Having trouble connecting. It's an internet issue. What? Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, one more time. Bye. From Heather Dewey Pettit, author, editor.